Welcome back to Cox Connections, exclusively on Cox 9. I'm Margaret Hunter Wade. Cox Charities, the charitable giving and philanthropic arm of Cox, Virginia, proudly supports nonprofit organizations in the Roanoke Valley. Earlier this year, Cox awarded grants totaling $135,000. Here's a look at some of the organizations that received grants this year.
We are here to celebrate Cox Charities and the wonderful gifts that they've given to organizations throughout the state. We were granted $10,000 for our Project Learn program, focusing on success in the classroom and engagement with the kids on a daily basis at the club, after school, and throughout the summer.
The importance of grant programs like Cox Charities, it really revolves around sustainability. These robotics programs are not inexpensive. The equipment is costly, the materials that the students often use is costly. So programs like Cox Charities and other grantors in the community really help us to maintain the program throughout the following year and years to come for students that are now engaged, want to continue to be engaged, but we need that little bit of seed money to keep things going.
It is a huge opportunity for Greenvale. We predominantly work with low-income families, and our resources are limited, being a nonprofit child care center. So being able to have grants like this to enhance the skills of our teaching staff so that they can improve the instruction in the classroom, as well as provide some educational opportunities for our parents around literacy it's just an amazing opportunity for us.
We're here today because of our long-standing generous partnership with Cox Communications, and today we found out we were awarded a $10,000 grant through Cox Charities to start up a robotics program in all 15 of our clubs.
It means they get more access to STEM education, which is something that is lacking countrywide and also in our clubs.
What's great about this grant is that we are able to provide programs for families in our area. We are able to bring science learning to schools for family science nights in the evenings where mom, the dad, and the kids come back to school and learn together. And we know that family learning is especially impactful for our young children and helping them get excited about not only learning, but about the possibility of futures, careers in science, engineering, and beyond.
What our Smart Board will bring to them is for those who can't go to a farm or go on a safari or build a garden or anything like that, it'll bring those aspects to the classroom. It'll bring the classroom to life. So you can't take our word for it. We've got 180 children who would love to tell you all thank you.
Just want to say thanks again to Cox Charities for all the wonderful things they've done for us, as well as the other great organizations that are in our community.
Joining me in the studio is the Executive Director of Greenvale School, Lisa Denny. Greenvale School received a $10,000 grant. Welcome, Lisa. It's good to see you.
Thank you for having me.
As always. So we're a big fan of Greenvale and all the great work that you do. So let's just start with an overview of who Greenvale School is and the great work that you all do.
Okay. Greenvale has been here in the Roanoke Valley since 1934, and our focus is providing quality early learning and child care to our most vulnerable children. We work predominantly with low-income families here in the Roanoke Valley, offering a sliding fee scale for their child care.
All right. And you received, as we said, a $10,000 grant. You touched on it in the video with kind of what the grant was for, but let's hear some more details and really understand how this $10,000 is going to make a difference.
This year we really looked at beefing and boosting up our educational services that we offer for our children from 2 to 5 years old. So we took some adventures in grant writing for a couple of different funders, and were awarded our Cox Charities Grant that would focus all of our efforts around literacy. So we've been able to hire a mentor who works specifically in our classrooms with the teachers on ways that they can enhance the literacy that's taking place in those rooms, as well well as she's going to be spending a lot of time working with our children who seem to be struggling in some of the areas of literacy to help them in those. The other part of our educational achievement advancement is around the area of math. So we were awarded a grant through the Foundation for Roanoke Valley to bring in another mentor who's working on really honing the skills of our teachers around math and science, and therefore also then working directly with the children in those areas to really sharpen their skills in those areas.
Excellent. So you said that these grants were focused particularly on 2-year-olds to 5-year-olds, 3-year-olds to 5-year-olds?
2 to 5-year-olds.
Why
yes.
this group?
We know that the earlier we get started with honing those skills in literacy and math, the more likely we're going to have a lasting impact with these children. So we know that by educating our staff on how to best teach those skills, the children are going to benefit, and the sooner we start, the sooner they're going to continue to see that improvement so that they're ready for kindergarten when they turn 5.
Sure, that makes sense. So I know that you know the program's new, but what's the feeling around this school? And this is some new stuff for you all, so how's it working?
It is. It's very new stuff for us, and I will say the excitement is just flourishing everywhere. Our teachers are very much engaged with the mentors, learning all of these new things that they can do in their classrooms. The children are just excited about new learning opportunities. Through both of the grants, we were able to purchase new materials for the classrooms to again enhance the education. So it's very exciting watching these children just want to shine and show everyone what they know and what they've been learning. So our mentors have been recording the activities happening in the classroom so they can really brag about it to the other teachers and show that this is exciting stuff.
Excellent. And is this just taking place during the school year, or is this going to continue on, into the summer? And how long do you expect this mentor program to last?
It will last through the summer until next fall.
Okay.
We believe that we need to continue educating our children even during the summer months. So the program will continue through those summer months and end in the fall. And then we'll just continue on because, like I said, our teachers now have new skills that they can carry with them for all of the classes that come to them in the future.
Absolutely. Well, your enthusiasm is contagious. So if it's like that in this school, I would say this is definitely a great investment and clearly a gift that keeps on giving, because you all are making such a great impact, not only on the kids that are benefiting, but your teachers and everything else. So thank you.
Most definitely. The excitement is just everywhere.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for coming in, sharing this with us, and again, we appreciate the work you do.
Thank you again, and thank you for our Cox Charities Grant. We appreciate it.
To learn more about the work Greenvale School is doing in the Roanoke Valley, visit greenvale-school.org. And for more information on Cox Charities, what it does, grant information, and past recipients, visit coxcharities.org. And coming up, in an effort to increase safety for both cyclists and motorists, Ride Solutions kicked off its bicycle awareness campaign earlier this year. It's titled Change Your Perspective, and we'll hear about it after the break. Stay with us.